Morning shows the day. Just like right here, I'm going to share with you how successful people start their day. I have never shared it in public like this before, so you're in for a treat. I'm on the rise. How successful people start their day. Have you ever heard the statement that morning shows the day? I believe a lot has been said about goal setting and the future, but not enough has been said about taking care of today. Successful people are successful because they take care of today. And the reason how they best take care of today is how they start their day. How they start their day is because they have what I call DMR. Daily morning ritual. I have over the years interviewed people and collected the best morning rituals of people, and I've never shared it in public because this is what I do. This is kind of like the secret. I thought it was a very private thing, but then I said, no, this has been created an impact and creating vitality on a daily basis. So I'm sharing with you the morning rituals of the successful people, and also it happens to be now my morning rituals as well. And you don't have to do all of them. Even if you do few of them, it will make a significantly different day and impact in your daily life. And so start with carpe diem. Seize the day. How do you seize the day? You create your daily morning ritual. The truth is, you already have your daily morning ritual. It just may not be as effective. And getting up in the morning, barely just, going to the bathroom and just having a cup of coffee. Say, hey, don't talk to me until I've had my third cup of coffee. And versus very, very deliberate. And I ask people that, what is your morning ritual? Here's the first thing. It's like, it is so deliberate how the successful people start their day. Very first thing, what is the first thing that you do when you open your eye? When you open your eyes, starting from there, the first hour of the day is called the golden hour. Guard it with your life, because this golden hour will set the tone for the rest of the day. And once you have a great day, you'll have a great week, and you'll have a great month, and you'll have the best year ever. So you see the importance of starting the day. So here's the first step. When you open your eyes, the first thing you do is, for no reason, give a big silly grin. Just smile. And I mean it. I also know that you're going to forget about smiling. Whole concept of thinking called not positive thinking, it's called inevitability thinking. So how do you implement inevitability thinking is that you set up conditions along the way for it to happen. So it's a foregone conclusion what you want. Just like it's inevitable. So you set a goal that starting tomorrow morning, that first thing you're gonna do, you open your eyes and you're going to smile. So how is it going to happen? You're not gonna remember it. So what I do is I cut out those smiley faces. One thing I did is I put one right up on the ceiling so that when I open my eyes, if my eyes go there, first time I remember, what the heck? What is it doing there? I forgot that I put it there for myself. I was thinking, what is it doing there? So in case I missed that, I put the next one right on my bathroom mirror. I know that if I just somehow miss that one, I'm going to go straight to the bathroom and I'm going to remember that. And pretty soon, that became a habit. The importance of that morning ritual is once you get up and you smile, it's kind of letting the universe know that I'm grateful to be alive. Thank you. The moment you do that, my next morning ritual is you've slept all night, you haven't had, you're dehydrated. The first thing I do is I have a tall glass of water, not the 8 ounce, the 16 or 32 ounce of water. And I usually have alkaline water. How it's gonna happen? It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna remember it. I keep 2 bottles, literally one right at my bedside table and one in the bathroom. So the first thing I do is I grab that water, I get up and I smile, and then I just chuck it down. Intentionally, instead of 8 ounce, I do the 16 to 32 ounce, is because you're barely waking up. In the beginning, I couldn't drink but a quart. But now, gradually, I'm doing a 32 ounce water, and that creates so much pressure. It also helps me go in the bathroom in the morning to eliminate much better, easier than anything else. And right there also hydrates me. So this is simple things. And when I do that, I come out, then I do what I call my breathing exercise. This breathing exercise is just literally half a dozen breathing exercise. Instead of needing coffee, once I'm done, I feel like I just put my fingers inside the electric socket and I'm charged. I used to be one of those guys that, hey, I don't want to talk to you until I've had my second cup of coffee. After I do the pranayama breathing, I forget. Did I have coffee? Feels like I've already had coffee. And I now drink coffee not because I have to, it's because I like it. And some days I have tea. I have with tea with honey, and I just feel like that warm beverage in the morning, it's good. But before that warm beverage, I always have water. Once I do that pranayama breathing, and I'll talk to you about what the specifics of the breathing exercise. Think about it. This is so important. Just I'll give you that as I'm talking, the breathing part is automatic. These are shallow breathing. When you're doing shallow breathing, you're taking about 500 cc of air. But when you do a deep breath, like what we call just diaphragmic breathing, you're taking about 5 times 6,000, 6,000 cc's of air instead of 500. You oxygenate yourself. You oxygenate your body. And that's the most important thing in life is oxygen. So you deliberately in the morning, you just oxygenate your body and you're having a physical awesome day. This is the best time for me is to feed my mind. And whatever that ritual is for you, do you want to read the Bible? Do you want to read the Torah? Do you want to read the Quran or just spiritual books? Something that is not associated with your work. It's something that inspires you. Even if it is for 10 minutes, let that input go. Let that input happen. Read just one chapter. Read just one page of a book that inspires you. And it's an inspirational book so that you start feeding your mind. It's another of those. What you're doing is you're stacking. The odds are so much in your favor now that you are going to have a great day by just implementing these. And some people, of course, right at this point, they wake up and their morning ritual is they go to the gym. I find myself, and different things for different people, that the pranayama breathing exercise wakes me up. I like to do my exercise end of the day so that I can break it up 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Then during that time, it's just kind of a transition. I go work out, shower, and then I have a second wind and I can work in the evening after dinner for another few hours to catch up on things. If you're one of those morning person that, hey, you want to get the morning exercise out of the way, certainly you can do that, your morning ritual also. Like I was telling you that I've interviewed successful people. One of the questions I ask is people, what is your morning ritual? What do you do in the morning, first thing in the morning? And I just find that successful people, how they start their day is different from most average people. So if you want to have the most incredible day, morning shows the day. The first hour is the golden hour. So guard it with your life, have some positive input. You can do meditation. You want to have a separate meditation routine in the morning. That's also helpful. Other morning rituals I have collected over the years. Grandmaster Jun Rhee, he recently passed away. He was one of my mentors, and he has a morning ritual called the Daily Dozen. And you can Google it. So the thing is, the emphasis is the daily. The DMR is daily morning ritual, and the daily part is the most important. So whatever resonates with you, whatever you feel good, try different things, and then just pick 2, 3, 4, and then stick with that. Hey, those empower you to have your great day, that you can fit it in your golden hour in the morning. And of course, we're all busy. We just can't have a 4-hour morning ritual. So that first hour, we take it. And Daily Dozen is another one. So you can have the most incredible day once you have your own daily morning ritual. And I have done, as I said, several of these daily morning rituals. And over the years, I have also changed. I've added things, I've taken away. Like I used to do Daily Dozen. But when I first met Grandmaster Jun Rhee, and it's a little bit of a martial arts, I was very much into martial arts. So I was doing the Daily Dozen. You also have your morning affirmations. If you're into affirmations, then you create your morning affirmations right in the morning. I do my morning affirmations in the shower, and it's become a habit. And I have literally had my morning questions. I call it my morning power questions. Quality of your life is the quality of the questions you ask yourself and others on a regular basis. So what questions are you asking yourself in the morning? I have a whole set of questions, and you can just pick. You don't have to ask yourself all those questions. Once you start the day with the right questions, it also sets your mind in the right track. For example, one of the questions I ask is, what's great about today? And I promise you that if you're human, someday the answer is going to be nothing. Your life is having challenges and issues. It's okay. It's not the question. I say the quality of the questions will determine the quality of your life. And sometimes you just change the question. What could be great about today? I ask those questions in the shower, and I remember that, my God, I'm standing. My sister is one of the most loving, caring person I know in the world, and she has an autistic child. I used to see her trying to give this kid a bath in the morning or any time, and it was such a challenge because she's getting stronger. And she was struggling with it, and all of a sudden I can stand and take a shower. Everything is normal. All of a sudden it overcomes with gratefulness. Man, I have so much to be thankful for. All the challenges gets minimized, doesn't go away, just minimizes, and I start the day with that gratitude feeling in the morning. I have a whole series of questions, and these are some examples of daily morning rituals at how successful people start the day. And you can probably have your own, but if you don't have one, you actually have one. Is your default. It's just not empowering you. Daily morning ritual. Emphasis is daily. Do your daily morning ritual, or if you don't have one, create one. Take some that I shared and then come up with your own, and you will have the best day ever. And if you like what I've shared so far and you want to find out more about the DMR, the daily morning rituals in full, I have a gift for you. And click right here, and you're going to find out all the others I didn't have time to cover, so that from this day forward, you're going to have your own, not just daily morning, but empowering daily morning rituals.